flash photography, please. No flashes. They don't mind stills without flash, but no flash.
He's still not breathing. We need to pump up the oxygen.
The pulse is slowing more rapidly. We need to make another attempt with the defibrillator.
Attach the pads. Prepare the machine.
Stand clear.
Resume CPR.
I'm sorry, team. You've lost him. In the will of Henry Johnson, his children, Mary Johnson and Jackson Johnson and Luke Johnson, are stated to be the recipients of the articles within this homestead. This property is of value and should be equally divided amongst you three. If you do not believe you have received items you wish to reduce, that is your own fault. To claim these valuables, you must search the house to find them. Until they are found, their value will remain unutilized.
Why is he making us search for this stuff? I mean, I really don't have time for this.
I know. I mean, why is he keeping it a secret? Couldn't he have just told us where the valuables are?
Dad would leave us something boring. Maybe he left us some mine gold, like a treasure hunt.
Jack, grow up, man. No one actually finds that stuff. He probably just left us money in the safe somewhere.
I suppose.
Hello, I'm Mr. Bieber. I was wondering if I can help you out at all.
Well, you see, our father just left us this house and told us there were valuables somewhere in it. So now we're trying to find them. Do you have any idea where they might be hidden?
Well, if I were you, I would just look in the places that mean the most to you. Maybe she felt the same about them.
Thanks, I guess.
Well, if you need anything, just holler. Toodles!
Well, she seemed nice. I think I'm going to take a look around.
Hiya! Why looking so blue, laddie?
Oh, I'm just missing my father. I haven't been here in years. I feel like such a terrible son.
Well, I'm sure he's watching you right now. Happy to see how much you care.
How do you know? Maybe he thought I forgot about him.
I have a funny way of knowing things. Well, I'll be back with some cookies to cheer you up.
Oh my gosh! I thought we threw this out. Mary, Jackson, come out here. Do you remember this?
In the winter of 1991 was the first huge snowstorm that all the children could remember. They weren't sure who was more excited to go sledding, them or their dad. Sledding became a family tradition, and that day was one of the children's favorite stories to share.
Yeah, that was the year about that huge jump on the sledding hill, and Dad landed when he gashed his arm open. That was so gross, Jackson.
Yeah, and you got like 6 stitches.
Well, if he still has that old toboggan, I'm sure he's stocked with more worldly adventures. Hopefully gold. Why couldn't he just put it in the bank? I mean, that'd be the economical thing to do. I'm gonna go look in the office. Hey Jackson, do you remember this book?
Mary loved reading adventure books with their father. It felt like they were on the adventures together. Sometimes the boys would even sit and listen as they read. Now, Mary was always Daddy's little girl, but as she grew older, she got very busy, and they slowly drifted apart.
Yeah, I love listening to you to read that book. Oh yeah, and remember when I passed your 5th grade reading level when I was only in 2nd grade? Those were the days. Yeah, you make me feel stupid. Sure was great. I'm sorry. Well, I think I'm gonna go look for some more valuables. Ma'am, it's just the first time I've been here in years, and this beer holds a lot of memories. It's just really strange knowing that Dad won't ever be here again.
Oh, well, miracles happen. Don't lose faith.
But what?
Bring these cookies to your brother.
Hey, Jackson, have you found any more valuables yet? Oh my gosh, is that Dad's spear? Yeah, do you remember when we would play with it and we would get in so much trouble? Do you remember when he first brought it home?
In the year of 1994, their father traveled to South Africa on business. As a gift, he received an authentic African spear. On the day he came home, the children could hardly sit still. Suddenly, he burst through the door wearing strange clothes and shouting in a foreign language. After their initial fright, they all began to laugh and sat down to hear his tale.
This spear seems a lot smaller now that we're older. I just miss Dad so much. Have you seen Luke? I wonder what he's up to.
basement.
I wonder what's in here.
Holy monkeys! I told you there'd be mine gold. Look!
Cool. Oh my gosh, you're remembering those bucket races we used to have at our family reunions, aren't you?
Yeah, and I remember the first time that I won.
Every family reunion, the Johnsons would have a bucket race. The idea was to keep as much water in the buckets as you could while running as fast as possible to the finish line. Mary won her first race against her father, even after tripping and falling in the rain. She never knew her dad let her beat him that year.
Man, those were such fun games. I wish Dad could be here to remember them with us.
I know, we felt such great memories, but still nothing valuable.
Dude, we found the sweet mine gold. It's probably not even worth that much.
Hey, what's that?
Maybe it's like to weigh things, like a scale.
Well, what if we test it out? What if we put some gold on one side and a picture of us on the other?
The gold is obviously going to outweigh the picture.
You mean to tell me that after all these great times you just remembered that they mean less to you than some mine gold? Take a look again.
Whoa!
So it's like memories are the true valuables, and they're what we can treasure forever. Our memories have amounted to something far more valuable than any money or material thing ever could have. So I see, material things are going to diminish and fade, but we're always going to have our memories to remember our father by.
So that's why Dad made us search for this stuff. We had to figure out on our own that the memories were the true values and not the gold. If only we could have remembered this sooner, maybe we wouldn't have lost our father.
Some lessons may seem like they've been learned too late, but it may not be true.
Dude, sweet scar. Didn't Dad have one like that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the time I'm going to be going.
Dad?
You were all so busy. It was like you had forgotten what was important in life. So I figured if I could get you all back here, we might have some fun remembering the great times we had together. If the walls could talk, there are so many great stories to share about our family. I just don't want you to forget. You need to remember it's important in life because you only have so much time.